This is a story about just me. I started school at East Iredell Elementary. At the time, there was no middle school, so I went from 1st through 8th grade at East Elementary. Then I went to North Iredell High School, where I was a cheerleader, an active member of many clubs, and editor on both the newspaper and yearbook staff. With an obvious love for journalism, I attended UNC Chapel Hill and earned a degree in journalism and mass communication. Steeped in both academic traditions and known as a sports dynasty, I fell in love with Chapel Hill immediately. Of course, winning the NCAA championship my senior year in 1993 didn't hurt either. While attending Carolina, I picked up a few summer classes along the way at our local community college here in Statesville. While looking for a job in journalism after I graduated from Carolina, I did some substitute teaching and realized I had a love for education, so I enrolled at Lenore Ryan University for my licensure in secondary English education. Later on in 2002, I received National Board certification. Which brings us to my current educational endeavor here at ASU in our master's program. Now let's take a quick look at my family. I met my husband in 1999 on a blind date. We were married a year later, just 2 weeks shy of my 30th birthday, and girls, you'll understand the significance of that one. Just a few years later, our daughter Alex was born. No, you're not seeing triples here. This is actually my mom on the left, me in the middle, and my daughter on the right, all around the same age. And isn't that amazing how much we all look alike? People always think it's the same baby until I explain that it's actually the three of us. And here we are on Mother's Day 2 years ago. Yep, our family is goofy. We're competitive. We like the outdoors. Sometimes the inner diva comes out. Sometimes it's the devilish side. Maybe even the angelic side. Sometimes it's the Bubba side. And even the pouty side shows up sometimes. And even though some spoiling takes place along the way, we're still a family at the end of the day. I have the greatest friends in the world. Tiff and I have known each other for over 20 years now. And these fine folks are some of my oldest friends from school. We went from 1st through 12th grade together and recently attended our 20-year high school reunion. Yep, I have the crazy friend. And I have some amazing school friends. Here we are at the Bon Jovi concert. And certainly, I have my little buddy, who is my little me and one of my best little friends. And now let's take a look at the work. I was hired at Statesville High School in 1998 as an English teacher after teaching at West Iredell High School for 2 long years. In 2006, I was blessed with the honor of being named Teacher of the Year. I also produced 4 yearbooks along the way, which tapped into my love for journalism, so that degree from Carolina was not wasted. After 10 years, I was ready for a change, so I took a job at the district level in 2008 as the Virtual Professional Learning Communities Coordinator. Unfortunately, that position was dissolved in October of '08 when budget woes began, so I transitioned to Statesville Middle School as an instructional facilitator. The instructional facilitator role revolves around support for teachers as we embed Marzano's high-yield instructional strategies into classroom practice. Part of the job is to deliver professional development on these strategies and to also serve on the school's leadership team. Each school in our system has an instructional facilitator. Here's a photo of our group from the past year. Okay, I might be a little geek, but I had to show you. Here's my first official business card. Of course, I'm not really sure who I would give this to, but I have a whole box of them, so that's pretty exciting for me. In June of 2009, I was thankfully able to transfer back to Statesville High School as the instructional facilitator. And here's a quick glimpse of me last week in my office. I will say that being back at SHS is like being home again with my school family, and I'm very excited to be there. So when I'm not at work, what do I like to do in my spare time? Well, this is what I'm usually doing, so there really is no spare time. Kidding aside, I enjoy interior design and a little exercising, although P90 almost killed me when I did it. And you can see the exercise has spilled over as a family interest now, so we're glad to get Alex involved with moving around and about. I'm a huge fan of Lost, and I have a big crush on The Rock. Of course, I admire him strictly for his acting abilities and his mind. I enjoy photography, vacationing with friends, and of course, spending quality time with family. But at the end of the day, when the work is done, when the computer is put away, and the books are closed, I'm just me.